Chat. Chat. How are we doing today? Hold up. Hold up. Let me move my mic closer. My bad. How are we doing today, guys? What's up? Yo. How we doing? How we doing today, guys? Hello. Decent amount of people today in chat. It's kind of awesome. Hold up. Everything all right this stream? Yeah, nothing wrong with the stream. I just had to do something IRL. You understand? You understand. You understand. Making the day a little better. Well, regardless, I hope your day isn't too bad already. But hey, if it makes you feel better, then I'm glad that I'm streaming today. Alright. Alright. We're doing off today, chat. Off. The only thing I know about this game is that the art for it is really funny because it's all like really rough pencil sketches, but I really like that as like the style. I don't think the actual game itself is, but all the promotional art I saw was like that. So has similar themes like Deltarune. Similar themes like Deltarune. Or like style, I guess? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. But that's about all I know. What do we got? Let's say something else. Oh, probably like this one. I don't know. Yeah, it's fine. YouTube is was trolling me because apparently using YouTube doesn't work right now. The ad block didn't work, so I had to switch over to something else. I honestly, at this point, I really do just need to like download a bunch of music because the whole YouTube thing is very inconsistent, I suppose. Or just buy a YouTube Red thing, which I don't want to do that. They don't even call it that anymore, by the way. It's YouTube Premium. Oh, my bad. I looked at DM. Crazy DM. I like your profile picture in Discord, Aaron. That is a really funny profile picture. I've seen it before. It's goofy. But all right. Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Again, we're doing off today. Let's go ahead and throw this up because we are going to start. Now, I don't know how this is going to work because there seems to be a lot over here. Soundtrack seems like 3 hours, but it's also... I feel like it is definitely... I feel like it's definitely, looped. Something seems off. That seems off. My mic messed up or something? No, it's correct. Which one am I using? Joke is the name of the game. Hit dumb wine moment. I'm using that one if you guys want. I put it in the chat. I put the link if you guys want. Actually, a Kitt double Y moment. Kitt dumb Y moment. My bad. What is this? Ooh, I ought to add this song to the playlist. New Horizons got a bunch of good stuff in there. Just like as a little, you know, track to listen to. That's the one I've got. I don't know. It says it's the soundtrack version, so I don't think it loops, but I was like cross-referencing and stuff, and it might, so I don't know. Remake, do the original first. Oh. Where's the original? 2008. Okay, well, it's probably the 2008 one. Or not. That's definitely not it. Off prologue? Off? Can I sort by year? No. Oh, yes, I can. 2008. Yeah? Or not? Okay, this is not working out too well for me. Complete soundtrack. Well, this still says 25. Okay, maybe this is the right one. I don't know. Reconstructed game team. Is it this? This just looks like a completely different game that also has the name Off. And everything else says 2025. Oh, wait, hold up. Off original soundtrack 2007. It was 2007? I think 2008. Okay, I think I got the right one. Although it only says that it's an hour and a half. DM? Okay, YouTube. I'm gonna be honest, Aaron, my bad. I'm gonna be honest, Aaron, I don't think... Who is Eric? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I can use YouTube this stream. It was trolling me, so I don't think I'll be able to use one of those. Look at this one. Does it have 35? It has 78. This is most likely a game rip. Okay, it's a game rip. Wait. 49. Okay, this one is the soundtrack version. And it says 2017. This is a different game. I did not expect this to be... No, this is the right game. I did not expect this to be as complicated. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It looks about right. Use YouTube link. Well, the issue is, watch this, okay, guys? When I click this YouTube link, what's going to happen? I'm gonna click on the first one. Okay, well, it didn't give me an ad. You know what? I'll use the YouTube one until I get an ad. How about that? That was the soundtrack global. It sounded like a wheeze, and that was it. Which one? I'll use the YouTube one that you just sent me. Or if you're talking about the one I was going to use. Just go on KH Insider and type in off. That's all I did. There's a bunch of just stuff that has the word off in it, so, you know. Alright, guys, let's get started with Silencio. Let me know if the sound is good. Could be. I need to turn up my sound. It's just whispering. Oh, they're hushing. Guys, be quiet. They're hushing. I mean, I would not call this music, to be honest, guys. gonna put this here. It's not really music per se. But chill, I guess. All right, 14 residents. Okay, here we go. Not a great start. It's okay. Sometimes games need the atmospheric stuff. Sometimes they need sound effects. Sometimes they need interesting things to throw on their soundtrack album to break stuff up. You need the whole experience. That's how it works. Kind of scary a little bit. Okay, this is really funny. I'm looking at the next track. I'll show you guys when this one's over. I mean, it's okay. I think it's a very nice kind of little unsettling piano piece. It's got some cool stuff in there. I'm gonna put it in C. It's like it's got some nice stuff. It's obviously just kind of like a little, you know, it's a little. All right. Ignore that. Ignore that. This is the thing I was gonna talk about. This is called Pepper Steak in the soundtrack, but the person who uploaded it put 1P, and I thought it looked funny. And let me know if this sounds good. I need to turn it up. Battle theme. It's kind of doing that, like, that kind of like through a radio sort of filter. It's like a remixed version of some old big band stuff. Most popular song in the OST? I see. Battle themes tend to do that. I did not, by the way, guys, I did not realize how old this game is. I did not know about it until someone was like, oh yeah, Toby Fox is helping remake this classic. And I was like, oh, okay, a classic game. It's probably like, oh, 2013, 2014, something. No, it was 2008, 2007. I didn't even know people were making indie games back then. And I know that's a dumb thing to say, because obviously, you know, game development back then was mostly felt like indie companies, but aside from, like, I guess Nintendo, Xbox, those kind of people. Computer games, how about that? Computer games in general. Computer games is like indie companies, right? Or indie studios stuff. Would you guys consider, like, pre-EA PopCap to be an indie studio? It wouldn't be, would it? I don't know. I don't know what qualifies as something being indie or not. What is the level of a company you have to be to not be indie? It's like a solid B. It's all right. Not safe. Hello, Fish. Welcome to stream. I feel like this is gonna be a very heavily atmospheric OST. The whisperings again, dude. What does Grok AI have to say about indie studios? What determines if a studio is indie? I probably should say game studio, huh? I don't think I'm interested in the new AI mode. Sorry, Google. Outside of the mainstream studio / publishing house environment. What determines if it's mainstream, though? And also, a lot of indie projects have pretty hefty budgets. For example, Cuphead. That had a pretty hefty budget. But, you know. Really having a hard to translate French. I see. Is this a French game? I'll be honest, this is not to my appeals, I guess. Stay in your coma. No, I went back to the last one. Stay in your coma. It is French? Interesting. I'm in woke mode. Okay. That is the lyrics, I think. That is the lyric. Although it does not really sound like they're saying stay. Will I listen to the new OST remade? I mean, I guess. I noticed that it is very much much longer than this. Yeah, this one's not bad. I would put this in like B. Actually, I like pepper steak better. I guess let me move nah, let me move this down. I like pepper steak a whole lot better, and this one's just kind of okay. Alright, empty warehouse. All the OST here. S. Care about spoilers? I mean, I'm sure people in chat probably care about spoilers if they haven't played it. I don't know anything about the game. I would probably never play the game. It looks interesting. But, if you want to give me a synopsis, that's fine. Just go S tier for every track. Off's biggest glazer fish in chat right now. Did I guys ever did I ever show you my Florigato plush? I feel like I did, maybe at some point. I don't have a clue. I'm too lazy just to do a Google. Alright, never mind then. I don't think I did. Really? I'm surprised. I feel like I did. But it's up on my shelf up here. I have to get it. Let's see. I'll put it right next to chat so you guys can see him next to chat. And you know what? I'll put my little Florigato toy next to it as well, because I have that one too. This is gonna be a generational screenshot, guys. I like how you can kind of see the hopefully this doesn't dox anything. I don't think this doxes anything. I don't think this leaks anything important. But you'll be able to see the hidden Dr. Manhattan gif I have, which is there. Dude, this song is like... How do I explain this song? It's very sewers-y. It makes me think of like a sewers, or maybe like a swamp. Yeah, sewers are swamp vibes. I'm gonna go with C again, or B. I still really don't dislike pepper steak. That's the thing. Pepper steak's gonna be goated, and I'm gonna have to like move it up or something if that's the like general idea. So let's actually do that. I don't think it's really an A. I think it realistically is a B, but if this is like what we're working with, then I'm gonna have to go with that. All right, next we have tender sugar. Let me get this image. Let's see. Let me get the image. All right, there you go. There you go, chat. You can kind of see Kitty is the little one, and then there's the big one. He kind of looks dumb, but it's awesome. I think it's funny because that is the official plush from the Japan Pokemon store. So I don't know. Yeah. If I were off, I'd off some lights. If you off, I'd off fruit. Well, she looks weird. True, but he's goated, and it's awesome. A and S should be deserved. I mean, I guess it's fair. The idea, though, is like, if the range is a little bit on the lower side, then I feel like compared to the others, it would be better. But if it, you know, realistically is a B, then I get the idea of leaving it in B. I don't know. I get the idea, though. So you know what? Sure. Who suggested off? I bet if I just look up off, and then I sort by the oldest, then probably it would tell me. Let's go to the last one. Let's see. Okay, it seems like I have to sort by a lot newer. Another S tier. Maybe. Seems like people mention the word off quite a bit. Yeah, it looks like Aaron did suggest off, actually. June 30th, 2004. All right, chill. I'm gonna say like quite off sounding, yeah. I'm gonna say like a C. Probably. Yeah, C. You like cats? Dude, I love cats. Alright, this one's called Rainy Day and Me. I love cats. That's true. Wait, hold up. Fish might be Einstein. fish might be, what is that? An IQ too high? The like crow image. An IQ too high? Again, let me know if the sound is like a little bit too low, because I think generally the whole like the songs themselves are kind of quieter. Unless my headphones are just quiet. I don't know. You guys would tell me if it's too quiet. Hello, Charlie. Welcome to the stream. Our brains are shrinking. Make it a little louder. Gotcha. Put track cat in S and track dog in E. Did I actually? Why did I put dog in E? I probably had a reason for it. And my reason was I'm a hater. I don't actually hate dogs. I like my dog. She's very cute. Getting better. I agree. I actually technically have 3 dogs, but you know. Three dog, 2 cat. I like the droplets, the water droplets on sync with the music. And also just a random siren. Scared of dogs. Dude, there's this dog that I keep getting. Anytime I open up Instagram, it shows me the same posts in my explore page because I don't interact with Instagram anymore. But anytime I open it, there's this stupid dog, and he looks so dumb, and it's the funniest thing ever. I love that dog. And it's just him, and then he's like, they're scratching his head. It's so funny. Oh wait, hold up. Is that the meat part? Send an image of him? Let me see if I can. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna have to mute the tab though, because it does have music in it. I'm gonna go to my explore page, and I swear he's going to just be there. He's gonna jump scare me. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. He's gonna jump scare me. It is actually showing me kind of new stuff, so maybe not. I'm seeing a lot of things I've seen before, is the thing. Dude, it's so like gross and fleshy sound. They might have actually finally taken him out of my For You page. That's a surprise to me. Anyway, kind of a long one, and a bunch of different little parts. I like kind of the ending. I don't really like the flesh sounds. It's kind of gross. I like, where is it? I like this part. It's kind of cool. I'll put it in like A. I liked multiple parts of that. The only thing I didn't like was like the weird flesh sound, but eh. All right. Next we have soft breeze. Is Off a monster game? All I know about Off is that you kill ghosts. I don't know if you actually kill them. I just know that there are ghosts and you're supposed to get rid of them, I think. Again, not necessarily killing them, just... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go to, like, my saved videos because I'm sure that in my saved videos the cat's there. Not the cat, the dog. Ah, there he is. I found him. I'm gonna post an image of this dog. Aw, Charlie. I hope you feel better soon. Get some food, and see you later. Here's this dog. Okay, it's not posting. Okay, here you guys go. This is the dog. This is a screenshot of the dog. He looks awesome. The video is so much better. I don't know how to like share the video. I guess I could like post a link to it. It's such a funny video. And the music choice is goated. I actually really like this song. I'm just gonna copy it. I think this should work. I'm gonna post this in the Discord. Wait, where's the share button? How do I share this? Okay, wait, this song is coded. I'm gonna post this in memes and funnies in the Discord server. Knock yourself out, guys. Is this our first S tier? And not allergies? Nice. I hope you don't have any, to be honest. Because I have multiple, and it's not fun. Perfectly cut moment videos. Fair enough. Allergies, gluten, dairy, peanut. And like, not really the sun. There's like a weird gene that you can get that like makes it so that when you go into the sun, you sneeze like once or twice, and then you can like stay in the sun and you don't do it again. But it's just like going from a dark area to the sun does that. I don't know what it is, but it's like a gene thing. So not really an allergy, but it's weird. There's like a statistic about how many people that have it. Yeah, this might be our first S. I did really like that. That was very nice. That was very nice. Clockwork is next. Like crab, fair enough. Allergic to fruit. You know, I haven't really heard of many people being allergic to fruit. I don't think I've actually heard of like anyone. No. I've heard people allergic to bananas and allergic to kiwis, I think. I think. I'm not sure. There's actually a couple things, now that I think about it, I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, actually, they'd be allergic to that. Huh. I feel really guilty. What do you feel guilty about, fish? What crime did you commit? In my opinion, the song's a little repetitive. It doesn't sound bad. It does have a clock sound in it, so it lives up to the name, huh? I would probably put that in maybe like B? Yeah, B. I say B. I say B. Flesh Maze Tango. Apparently, the smell once leaves you. Smell one's right there. What are you talking about? Fish, you have not done anything bad. You're perfectly fine. And also, Aaron recommended the stream, so if he isn't here, it's probably because he's busy or something. Or just lurking. You know, people like to lurk. This is so not Sugoi. I'm making my Floragato plush get low-key kind of sturdy to this beat. He's hitting the, I don't know how to, there is a dance from a game. There's an emote from a game, but I don't know which one it is. See? Okay. I mean, honestly, I don't really like it, but it was music at the very least, so I'm probably going to put that in, like, C. I don't dislike it. There's a lot of stuff in C, because there are bits that I like about them, and bits that I don't, so, you know. We're getting this VSA bundle in Fortnite? I might just buy the emote, because I like that song, but I will probably quite literally just, not spend that much money. Fake orchestra. Boss theme? Okay. People getting philosophical and kind of uplifting in chat, low-key. This one's not bad. I like the strings. The strings in the brass section. The beat's okay. I have not seen Hoppers. I've heard that it's not that bad. To be honest, I just haven't seen, like, any movies at all recently. I don't know what the last movie I saw was, to be honest. But I can tell you it was probably 2 years ago. No, it was Miku movie. Well, was that last year or the year before? The last movie I saw, I think, was Miku movie. The Let's see, I have a flyer for it literally above my table. Does it have a date on it? Nope. Nope, not at all. Alright, well. It was probably last year. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. I think this is a pretty solid A tier, in all honesty. Guys, fish is an impact. I get the idea, though. I kind of am the same. I always want to help, like, friends and stuff when they're not up to speed, but I'm usually pretty bad at trying to, you know, comfort or make them feel better. But I like to try. Alright, desperately safe. Or not? Okay, there we go. Add an Undertale motif in it. Bruh. We all eating carrot, right? I do like carrots. I have not watched Utopia 2. I've also heard that one's good. I refuse to watch Bad Guys 2. First one is really good. I refuse to watch second one. I don't know about a wild robot. Oh, this is kind of cool. I like this. Oh, apparently fish likes it too. I've given an animal to be a marine animal. That's so real, dude. I love fishes and marine life and stuff. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on stream, but I've always wanted to be a marine biologist, and eventually in the future, I might like try and get a degree, at least some sort of like. I'll try and get into the field. I really want to. That's my not penultimate, my ultimate goal in life, I guess. At least that is what I wish. I don't know if I got the intelligence to do it. You have to be pretty smart to be a biologist, I think, but yeah, you know. Remake versions of Our Hand. It's very nice. I really like it. Nice little piano bit at the end. I'll put that also in A, I think. All right, next. The walls are listening. Uh-oh. That's kind of scary. Super cool. I agree. That's probably why I like it so much. There's so much cool stuff about the ocean. It's always been like one of my favorite topics at all. Marine biologist or space or something. Wasn't it? I think over here the like, what's it called? The common things that people, or I guess kids, want to be when they grow up is astronaut, fireman, and I guess policeman? I think those are like the big three. There might be one that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head, but those are like the big three. Over here, anyway. Nowadays, you might have to drop one of those, but for the most part, fireman, police officer, not police officer, fireman, astronaut, those are like the two, you know? You like the ocean game? Endless Ocean, perhaps? Okay, maybe we gotta change it, period. That's true. I forgot that content creation is like a thing now. Content creation, unironically, kinda ruined the youth, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna say probably short form content did that and not like overall content, but like, I don't know. When I was younger, and I was watching like Minecraft videos and stuff, Minecraft trolling videos, I would always want to be like, I would always say like, oh man, I'm gonna be a YouTuber when I'm older. I think as I got like a little bit older, I was like, yeah, there is no future in this for me. At least not in the way that I was thinking of, right? Nowadays, obviously, I'm making content, but mainly I just use this to, like, share stuff. I don't necessarily make, like, content, I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense. I don't make, like, creative content besides drawing, because I like drawing, but I don't know how else to describe it. Still like junk food. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have. We need entertainment, right? Entertainment is very important. But for me, it's like I want something, kind of like what Frosty is saying. I want something like physical to hold on to, like something that has like real world kind of awesome stuff going on. I don't know how else to like say it. This one is kind of cool. I think it is more of like a B. It's got a similar vibe to like that one part of Rainy Day at the end. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I don't know, I might move it up to A. I do really like the vibe. Honestly, it kind of sounds a little bit like One Shot. After playing One Shot, I'm now the way, like, the style of the atmospheric music in that game is going to like linger with me. All right, Windows licking? Okay. I guess so, man. New Game Plus. True. I was talking to my friend that literally put me on One Shot. He was like, I think he actually got it as for me for a gift. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll play it. And I never played it. And I finally played it. And I talked to him. And I was like, so like, what did you think about it? Because I was like asking whether or not it was sad. Because I remember him saying something about it being sad. And it turns out he just didn't finish the game. Which, he probably just beat it before the DLC, but, you know. I don't care for this one, I'll be honest. Actually, I might not dislike it. Hold up. Okay, yeah, no. It's... I like bits of it, but... Overall, there's a lot that I don't like. I'm gonna put it in C. Simply 2, 3, Mario Wonder, Kirby. Goated. Goated. Chat, did we ever do Mario Wonder? I think we did. Yeah, we did. I remember putting the flower in the thumbnail. And he turned it off. A stab of happiness. I kind of missed it earlier, but I'm glad that the stream is kind of a distraction for you fish, because yeah, no, life is pretty scary. I've got some scary stuff that's coming up, and I'm not happy about it. But if you don't have the things that are challenging, you won't appreciate the things that aren't, I suppose. I don't know, guys. The stream's just not really. The game's not. The music's not really vibing with me. Maybe I should turn the stream off. It's all right. It's like a B. Yeah, like a B. All right. Next we have unreasonable behavior. Oh, you can tell this is a European game. Wait, do we spell it with a U in America? We do. The U is the British. Okay. I say British, but yeah. They burned my house to the ground. This sounds good. It sounds like something. I guess that doesn't sound bad. Why has it got like the MIDI choir? Yeah, the fact they use MIDI choir for it is really funny to me. What does the internet look like 10 to 20 years? 10 to 20 years is such a, like... How do you even think about that? Wow. I guess I didn't dislike it. I'd probably also put this one in C, maybe. I don't know. I mean, again, I do kind of like it a little bit. I don't know. Minuet Afon la Taise. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. I feel like I've heard this. Why does it low-key have the Harlem Shake bass line? It sounds like it sounds like that. No, times have changed so much, man. Think about all the people who lived in like 1940s, 1950s, and then today. School stuff is like a whole other issue. It's just kind of sad, but you know. W Frostbite. That's good. Stay educated, guys. It's good to want the best for yourself in terms of knowledge. Never stop learning. And like a song I forgot the name. I don't know, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't care all that much for this song. I'm gonna put it in B, I think. Sounds like Burning Eyes from Delta. Sounds like Delta. Guy who has only ever listened to Deltarune when a song comes on. This could be some Deltarune vibes. Why in the world did my entire computer just freeze for a second? Alright, Burned Bodies is next. Scary. Also, chat, sorry if you hear a, like, vacuum. There may or may not be vacuums going on. This is like also kind of giving me like sewer vibes, but in like a different like way. I don't know. Haven't gotten into Deltarune past news to the stream yet. Do yourself a favor and don't interact with Deltarune. I'm playing. It's alright. It's fun. It's an okay game. I just like hating on it. it did kind of get a little bit overhyped. It is definitely an overrated game, like extremely overrated. It's still good. Doesn't mean it's not good. It's just extremely overrated. That and Undertale. I watched someone play Undertale recently, and I was like, if it wasn't for the combat mechanics, I don't think this would be as popular of a game. Because people wouldn't finish the game. Nah. I am just kind of hating to hate. And it's not because Toby Fox is more attractive and more successful than me. That's not the reason why, guys. I swear. Alright, well, Burn Bodies is going to get, like, a pretty solid D tier as well. Everyone in Adulthood is boring. I don't agree. I actually think Chapter 1 is one of my favorite chapters. I think Chapter 1 and Chapter 4 are the best chapters. I don't know if I've said that. I think I said that before. I don't like Chapter 2. I think Chapter 2 is really bad. Chapter 3 is fun. But Delphine as well. It's an isekai. You get sent to another world, and you have to save the world. Kinda. You can return, but you have to save the world. So that is what you do in the game. Is you go to the other world and then you do some stuff to save it. And you meet quirky little characters along the way. And you are joined by Bully Maguire and a furry femboy. That is your party. And also someone's son. Just like an 8-year-old kid. But he's a really awesome 8-year-old kid. Like, he is the coolest 8-year-old kid you're ever gonna meet in your life. If you know, you know. This is, well, it's certainly a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, this is quite literally a whole bunch of nothing. Let's just put this down in here. Okay, if it will let me. It does do a whole bunch of cool stuff with, like, making you an actual character and all that. Yeah, my synopsis of Deltarune is you are a nonchalant aura farmer, and you go into the flip side from FNAF World, but you're joined with, yeah, Bully Maguire, who is a furry, and a femboy, who is also a furry. And you meet in the flip side from FNAF World the coolest 8-year-old kid you're ever gonna meet in your life. This is a stream about off, by the way. No, the 8-year-old is not named Rousey. I'm talking about a different 8-year-old kid. He's really awesome, dude. Like, trust me. He's like the coolest guy ever. He's got like a flaming bike. It's actually a motorcycle, if you think about it, but, you know. He's too young to ride a motorcycle, so his bike is on fire. This is kind of cool. I like the atmosphere here. It's not the greatest thing ever, but I really like the way that the atmosphere sounds. So yeah. I'm gonna go with a C here because I actually do really like how it sounds, but it's still just kind of like some ambience. All right, magic pipe. Also, what is this name, dude? Some rudiments of propriety. What a name. Doing too much, in my opinion. Deltarune's a good game, but I don't like it. It is kind of the first thing you learn in the game, to be fair. That's not wrong. It's kind of chill. I personally don't necessarily like it, but it doesn't sound bad. I could listen to it, you know? I could listen to it. I'll put it in C. I'll put it in C. All right, next we have Endless Hallway. Oops, and I just threw it way up over there. Hold up. There we go. And it's lagging. And it's lagging. If I reload, will you let me watch it? Please? First D. Guess Fish didn't like it. There we go. There are going to be 7 chapters. There are only 4 out right now. The creator is releasing them one at a time. Or I guess he released the last 2 together, but there's 3 chapters left. No, wait, isn't there like 10 or something? I feel like there was like a thing that there's like more. I actually don't know. No, I think there's just 7. 10 chapters in the game files. That's crazy. I was right. When is Sans gonna be important, dude? I hate how Sans is always there doing something, but it's always not important. Like, just make Sans important. He's a cool guy. I like Sans. He's a fun character. His Is this hallway really endless? If it was really endless, you'd hear the, what's it called? You know, the endless staircase from Mario 64? You'd probably hear that if it was truly endless. I don't hate you for liking Undertale Fish. Foreboding an ominous song, dude. Me when I'm sword fighting a guy. Guys, this is the sound that this is what it sounds like when I am in a fencing battle with someone. Alright, now we're hitting each other with giant metal sheets. Like massive giant metal sheets. Do OST here or save for another stream? Probably save it for another stream. I'll just reuse the thumbnail because I'm lazy, but I'll like make it look cooler. I don't know. That one's like a D tier for me. It was almost not music in my opinion, but you know. All right, front gate. Why does bro hate sand? That's messed up. Answer your previous question. What was the previous question? What will be the next OST? We'll just have to do a vote. Off is what got voted last time. We're gonna put Mamarukun Curse in the next poll because it got the least. Mosalina didn't get the least, so it's not going to get a default stream. I don't know what I'll put on the poll, but at least know the Mamarukun Curse will be put on the poll. And I guess we'll throw off remake into like the DLC category. I don't know. It's not really DLC, but gonna be on Saturday. I don't know if it'd be able to be done in a single stream. It seems very long. Also, I really do need to look at my schedule because my classes do start this month. I don't know exactly when, and I don't want to make promises I can't keep because I need to free up some time for myself to get that stuff done. Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. I don't know. I don't think that's in the list. I will say, we only put stuff on the voting if it does get spun. So if your stuff gets spun, then yeah, it'd be put in the voting. But I don't know. This one I'm gonna go with probably a C again. I think a C is fine. Again, a lot of these I like some parts of them, some parts I don't really like. So I don't know if to move it down, but it's fine. Fine where it is. Race of 1,000 pounds. Parts of the remake OST. I feel like if I go back, right? If I do the remake and I compare stuff, it'll make for a solid 2 streams, and then it should be good. Why there's so many more soundtracks, by the way, in the remake? Did they just add a whole bunch? Where there'd be, like, repeated ones or something? Purgatory. New content? Oh, okay. It'd be weird if they had less. I mean, I understand it'd be weird if they had less, but they, like, basically doubled the amount of tracks in the remake, which is why I was like, huh, a lot. I'm gonna give this, like... See, the thing is... Yeah, it's just gonna go in C. I can move this one down then, because I actually didn't that one. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, I don't really like it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Timothy Chalamet, real. Orosto de Assassino. Wait, Cappuccino Assassino? Is this in Italian? Am I Unk? Is that Unk? Have we moved on from Italian brain rot yet, or are we still doing stuff? I know Tung Tung Sahur is big, still. But I don't know about the others. Independent Learning Day assignment. Yippee! What are you saying? Yo, Fish, don't worry about it. It's really, you really don't want to know. You really don't want to know. If you value yourself as a human individual, you don't want to know. 6'7" Chinese AI baby. 6'7", unfortunately, I don't think will ever die. What's the Tung Tung Sahur anyway? It's like an AI log with a baseball bat. They're putting him in Fortnite, I think. He got too popular with the kids. They had to put him in Fortnite. I'm looking it up. That's not a good idea. This one's kind of cool. Okay, I said this one's kind of cool, and it immediately hits me with this. What is that? Hey, come on now. Stop hating on Tung Tung Sahur. Tung Tung Sahur, actually it's Tung 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 Sahur, but you know. He's cool. He's chill. I have no qualms with Tung 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 Sahur. He's a perfectly fine guy. I actually didn't mind this one. This one I thought was pretty alright. I didn't care for the loud siren, but you know, I'm gonna throw it in B. Alright, so we had the race of 1,000 pounds. Now we have to to the race of 1,000 ants. Guys, which is heavier, 1,000 pounds or 1,000 ants? To be fair, I did say if you value yourself as a person, don't look up tung sahur. You know? It's alright. Fish is making Minecraft mod. Hold up. That's a lot of ants. Okay, yeah, but imagine if it was 2,000 ants. That'd be even more. That'd be like double. Isn't tung sahur? Isn't that like Italian anyway? It's not even our thing. We just stole it. That was the Italian memes. Triple T. Yeah, his name is Triple T. Well, that was nice. I actually didn't mind that one. That was a very delightful little track. I think it's a solid B tier. Nothing wrong with it. It's just okay. Alright. Alright. Next we got Panic in Ballville. This one actually has a thing next to it. Level 1. Oh, it's like, it's so retro. It's so retro. Oh, great. Now they're talking in Russian. I can't understand it anymore. This is not bad. Mario, true. It's so retro. Wow. Wow. Fish is smiling. Chat, can we get a can we get a freaking face fuchsia tongue out? I think that's what this deserves, is face fuchsia tongue out. Now everyone's talking different languages. You punk! Do I have to like translate this or something to get it? It was a funny response. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I'm not gonna put that in the translator. If it goes over my head, it goes over my head. I just hope it's not like a slur or something. Panic in Ballville's not bad. I'll give that like a B. Like a B. That's fine by me. Panic in Ballville, boss level 1. Let's put this here. It sinks low key. It kind of sinks though. It kind of sinks. I see. Okay, actually, this one's really good. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Guys. That's enough. No more spam. More spam. No one will ever be able to chat again. They can't see through all this spam. One more spam and I'm banning you forever. Speak my comment. It is a cipher, yeah. It's just like a one-to-one to English. I don't know. I've never played whatever the original game is from. It's like Galactic, like Sam or something. I forgot. That was pretty cool. I actually didn't mind that one. That one's an A tier for me. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. We're actually almost done. The meaning of his tears. I don't want ban. I'm not gonna ban you guys. Don't worry. I'm crying because you guys are spamming it. It was truly hurting my soul. It was devastating, honestly. Kinda off the stream. Yeah, I don't know. Something about the music just kind of feels off. You know? Mods. Precious Skull. Okay. Okay, chill. I like that one too. That wasn't bad. It was very tragic sounding. Very, very tragic. Alright, next we have The Woman of Your Dreams. We only have 2 more left, chat. Very nice. Ugh. Sorry. It's alright. I like it so far. If you are happy and you know it, shake. I just shake your hands. That's not right. What is it? Clap your hands. Why is it gonna say shake? I don't know. Not a joke. Not a joke. Sure, bro. Sure, bro. Sure, bro. Avatar beat? What is avatar beat? goodbye. I hope you enjoy the movie. Let us know if it's a good movie or not. Okay, Charlie. So you got back at a funny little time because the music. This is like third to last song. Very weird time. Yeah. Would you say that feels off? My bad. That was actually kind of cool. I like that one. That one gets like an A for me. Oh, this is what you meant by Avatar beat. It's the literal next track. Avatar beat. Austin? Spoilers, Aaron! That's spoilers! Ah! Never mind, not leaving yet. Okay, well, you can stay until the end of the stream, I suppose. I don't really necessarily feel like doing anything else after this. I don't really feel like doing like a little, like any of the remake yet. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This isn't bad either. Have you heard of the game Grounded? I feel like I've heard the name. It makes it pretty long, yeah. Do we have Grounded in the list? I feel like I heard the name recently. You probably actually said it in the chat, maybe, or someone did. Bug survival game. Evil. Who doesn't like to mess? It depends on what it is. If you mentioned like Asden Hotel or something, it probably removed it because I have that as a block term. Unless YouTube is actually just trolling. YouTube has trolled me in a couple times and I've said like the most normal thing of all time. And it's just like, yeah, you can't say this, by the way. What's in the song? I like it. It's not bad. I'd probably put it in B tier, honestly. Okay, in a roundabout way, explain the message without using the same terminology. Bit loud. Fair enough. However, penultimate thing. How do you decide what OST to put into vote? I have a wheel that spins randomly off a list. I was a little bit far from the mic. That might be it. All right, this is the last track. Just a bunch of monkeys fighting underwater. Okay, well, I hope you don't disappear first. Everyone does have to die eventually. But I don't look forward to it. I want to live. And there's a lot of fun stuff to do, and there's a lot of cool OSTs to listen to. So you can't die either. No point in all that. Yeah, alright, well, that was certainly something. I'll put it in D. Alright, guys, that was off. That was the entirety of the off 2007-2008 OST. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? You think that I was really stupid where I ranked Endless Hallway? Maybe you thought it was endlessly goated and it should go in S tier or something. I don't know. Don't have a Discord and I recommend a track. You kind of just have to like put it in the chat. I don't usually do that though. I don't usually take from chat. I do make exceptions if you quite literally just can't. Like if you can but just don't want to, then yeah. There's no reason not to. You can put it. But yeah, list an OST and we'll throw it in the list. Anyway. Yeah, I mean I'll obviously make exceptions. I want to keep the rules pretty straightforward, but I do make exception if, you know, it calls for it. If it's a fair exception, right? You don't want grounded? I mean, if it's got a good OST, then yeah, throw it in there. That's what we're here for, is if it's something that you personally like, then yeah, there you go. Enjoyed the stream? I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I will throw on, excuse me, I'm gonna throw out the music. What do we got? What's like a good one? I'm gonna throw back on that one that I was listening to. That one's pretty cool. It's nice to listen to. Yeah, that's true. People can add it as well. There we go. Remake OST. I'll literally just like change the word off in my list to off remake. How about that? And we can do it that way. I think that makes sense, right? Or again, just anytime we're gonna do an OST stream, we just be like, all right, guys, which OST? And then I'll throw off remake in there. Not technically DLC, but, you know, more or less. Go play some old Minecraft. Fish, you've been doing like you've been having kind of like a... Have you been playing alpha or beta? It's 3 hours long. Yeah, it's long. It's long. Anyway, chat. That is my tier list for off. Kind of decisive, you know? A lot of things that are very much not quite to my taste, but there's also some cool stuff in there, so you know. Again, this is mostly just my taste, but yeah. InfDev, goated. I had like an alpha world for a little while. Go offer some OST on Discord, of course. Absolutely. Go ahead. Acid Trip. That's interesting, I guess. In any case, I'm gonna throw up my be right back screen because we will be back. But yeah, I'll add like literally anything if you want. Just it is a matter of if you literally can't. That is what determines if I will take it from the chat. Only one S. I did not glaze. Did I answer the Mario Galaxy question? I have no clue. Oh, am I gonna watch the Mario Galaxy Direct? If I have nothing else to watch, maybe. I don't know. I don't necessarily need to. If I'm like on YouTube, okay, and I see like a trailer for Mario Galaxy 2, I'll watch it. But I don't really see a point in watching the direct. The last direct was very much uninteresting to me. Like for the last movie. From what I remember, it was just like, oh, hey guys, did you see this thing that appeared in the trailer? Also, check this out. We're gonna add this. Or something like that. And I'm just like, bro, I'm just gonna watch the movie. Right? Unless I just don't watch the movie, which there's a good chance I just don't watch the movie. Because, I don't care all that much about Galaxy. I think it's got a good soundtrack. I've never really liked the game that much. Presentation-wise, I really like the game. Gameplay-wise, I don't like Galaxy. It's one of the least intuitive games in the series, movement-wise to me. Which is why I like, the 3D World, remake. Or I guess port. I don't know, it's not really, like it is a port, but it's not a port. I don't know, the one for the Bowser's Fury thing. That one. Because it has, like, the extra a little bit. And I like Bowser's Fury, and I like Mario Odyssey. That's just my thoughts. I don't know, I feel like for a Mario Galaxy movie, I feel like it just won't be... I feel like they won't make it interesting enough for the subject. The game was cool because it was like, it actually felt like you were going there, but the way I saw it in the movie, like, trailer, I don't know, it seemed off. Is that it's short. That's fine. We've done a bunch of short ones before. Usually we just, like, compile them all into a big thing. So if you want Grounded, throw it in there, bro. Some of our best ones of, like, some of the best OSTs I've heard, like, actual hidden gems, have come from those, like, very short little OST streams where you just do a bunch of little ones. So if it's all right with you, I'm just gonna add Grounded because might as well. I like video game anime inspired movies. Yeah, I feel like the movie would feel a little off. Ha ha ha. Lol. Alright. Video game anime inspired movies. I don't know. If we're talking about, like, live action movies based off anime, because if we're just saying anime movies, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because usually I feel like anime movies are just like, here's just some fun stuff with the IP. I don't know, I have yet to watch a singular One Piece movie. I feel like the only anime movies I've watched have been the, some Studio Ghibli ones, and, like, I think the Demon Slayer movie. I don't remember if I watched the movie or the series. Because the train thing was a movie, I think. I don't know. I've never had an issue with that one, to be fair. As for game stuff, I can't think. This song is terrible. Get this out of my ear. Put me back in, like... You know what? It's really not that bad. It's just, like, I don't want to listen to this right now. Man, sure. This one. This one's good. I love this one. But yeah, no, I was gonna say. Dude, I should just add, like, I should add an overlay for just, like, chatting in general. I've never thought about doing that. I really should do that. I guess it's because I don't really, like, converse that much outside of music when we're doing the streams, you know? I don't know. And again, I feel like the only video game movie I've seen has been the Mario one. I just look up, like, video game movies. I guess technically the Miku movie was a video game movie in a way, because it was based off of the movie, or it was based off the game, right? The Miku game. I don't know. I have not watched any of the Sonic movies yet, unfortunately. Let's see here. Can I get like an actual thing? Oh, I guess I've watched some Pokemon movies. I watched Pokemon Evolution, I think is what it's called. Oh, Mewtwo Strikes Back's Evolution. I didn't dislike that one. That one was good. And I did watch Colorful Stage, the movie, Miku Can't Sing. And, so what's it called? The Mario movie. Oh, that was so loud in my ear. Let's see. I'm looking at like a list. I do not recognize a lot of these. Where's the Mario movie? Is that... Did they not put the Mario movie? I feel like that's just like... Obviously, you know? Upcoming. Angry Birds movie, Super Mario Galaxy movie. Oh, of course. The Grow a Garden movie and the Steal a Brain Rot movie. Yeah. Forgot about that. Why not? Steal a Brain Rot. Okay, here it is. Mario movie. I have not watched any of the Angry Birds movies. These just like in development? Oh, okay. And okay, I watched the first Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That one was okay. I haven't watched Iron Lung. I kind of want to. Oh yeah, I guess I did watch Minecraft movie. That's true. Never mind. I guess I have watched plenty of video game movies. I guess the out of the like 3 that I've watched, I didn't dislike any of them. I don't think that the Freddy movie or the Minecraft movie are very good, to be fair. I think the Mario movie was good. I liked the other 2, but I generally don't dislike things. For the most part. And if I do, it's usually as a joke. But yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It's like a... Where's 1 a.m.? Snowy. Do they call that sunny? 1 a.m. sunny. If it was sunny at 1 a.m., that'd be, like, not great. Alright, well. That's enough of this stream. Sorry for yapping a little bit, chat. I might, like, figure out something to do with, like, a little overlay for when I just want to, like, chat. You know? You know, like, something that's different for something like, yeah. I am kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of different. I usually like when there's, like, differences and stuff. Like, for example, One Piece live action. I kind of like how there's, like, a whole lot of differences between that and the source material. I appreciate both. I don't know if I have a preferred one over the other. But I don't find the differences bad. I'm not super... I don't know how, like, how would you say? I don't know. Like, I'm not super protective of how accurate it has to be. If that makes sense. I don't know. I like seeing differences and, like, cool and new ways to look at things. Well, anyway. It's whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed the off stream. And again, I guess I shouldn't apologize for the yapping, but, you know, I don't keep you all too long. I am probably gonna grab a snack or something, because I am getting a little bit hungrier. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks guys for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed. I don't know when we'll do the next stream. I don't know if I'll do one on Saturday. Probably not, if I'm gonna be honest. I've done a lot recently. Okay. I like when people interpret things differently, I guess. Actually, that is one thing. I've never really liked shipping all that much in media. That's one of the things that I'm like, I don't really like it. I don't know why. Maybe because I've seen too many people get, like, really unnecessarily upset about shipping stuff. That's, like, the only thing. I like when there is... I like when there are differences just to be differences. But I don't like when people try and, like, change the actual, like, original thing as a headcanon, I guess. Maybe that's it. I don't necessarily care for headcanons, but I do like when people just make up stuff based off of that series. If that makes sense? I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. Whole universe is based off headcanon. Yeah, like, that's cool. I like when people do stuff like that. Or OCs based off of a thing. Maybe Miku kind of primed me for that. Because Miku has, like, all these iterations and stuff. And it is a very flexible character that you can kind of just, like, do whatever with, you know? And I am an artist. I like art, so I like when people draw their interpretations as well. And I accidentally just paused the freaking thing. Oh well. Anyway. Maybe that's where I should stop. That's where I stop the yap. How about that? Wait a minute. What are you doing over here? Well, okay, I just realized this guy is just here. He's off screen. I didn't even know he was here. I could have just pulled him out. Been like, alright, dude, go sit in the corner or something. I didn't even know he was here. No, you're gonna go down here, though. I did not realize he was here. Oh, well. Everyone wave goodbye to Kitt over here, because he's gonna go away. Yeah, epic. You can still see his hair. Get out of here. Alright, awesome. Alright, thanks for watching the stream, guys. I'm done yapping for real this time. Probably. Unless someone mentions something interesting. Because if someone mentions something interesting, I might go on another tangent again. Anyway, I better hurry and end before someone actually does mention something interesting. Yeah, thanks guys for coming to the stream. Hope you enjoyed the off ranking. Let me know what you think about it in the Discord, because YouTube is evil. Lol. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good day or night wherever you are. Thanks for watching the stream, and I'll catch you guys later. Have yourself a good one, chat. No, don't say anything interesting. No, I have to end the stream now. I was bracing for something, but luckily I'm good. All right, bye, chat. Bye.